This afternoon, fire crews had to take refuge after the flames started to overtake them. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but they had to put up those. They had to find emergency shelter very quickly.
Another indication of how fast this moved. KCRA 3's Vicki Gonzalez has been in Butte County today. Vicki, there are so many evacuees waiting to get back into their neighborhoods. So describe what you've seen there today.
You know, Edie, it has really just been treacherous, a very active, dangerous wildfire. We've had a firsthand account from a firefighter before we had those confirmed deaths. He himself rescued people who were trapped along Highway 162 east of Lake Oroville. He said several of those individuals had critical burn injuries. This home behind me is just one of dozens of homes we have seen that has been completely destroyed as a result of the Bear Fire. We're along Simmons Road, and there are still some homes standing along Simmons Road, which is just off of 162, but we're going to take you for a drive about 10 miles up to the Berry Creek area where nearly every home in that community has been leveled. But earlier today, this video you're seeing is at 11:15 in the morning. The broad daylight completely inundated with that eerie orange hue, flames on both sides of Highway 162. In addition to the pops and the crackles of broken tree branches and trees and power lines, which are hazards in and of itself outside of a wildfire. We continue to drive north on Highway 162 about 5 miles to the Berry Creek area. We drove that through just before Brush Creek before we turned around. That is where we saw dozens of homes that were just completely leveled. There were a few that were still standing, but those were slim. And we're talking specifically about the homes on Highway 162. We didn't go off on the peripheral roads, just the highway. Then we talked to that firefighter, Sean Norman. He and his crew are completely exhausted. He talks about the night that they went through, but also just a long stretch of a wildfire season with no end in sight.
It was a long night. We battled in here all night. We had about a 15-mile wide fire front come down into all these communities, and we had probably at times a 200-foot wall of fire come through here and destroyed a lot of homes in here. Trapped a lot of people. We were rescuing people most of the night. We had several critical burn injuries of civilians that we were able to rescue and bring into the fire station and then get them off the hill. So it was a long night with not a lot of resources. And all the firefighters that are here have been going for probably 3.5 weeks straight. So everyone's really tired and no one's getting any time off. So everyone's being double shifted today, so I mean they're going to work 48 hours straight, and that's what we have to do.
You know, and his exhaustion was just palpable. I also asked Sean at this point in trying to contain the wildfire, what is his confidence level? And he said, quote, not very high. He said the conditions are still challenging. The terrain is still difficult as they endure another evening working to contain the Bear Fire. Live in Butte County, east of Lake Oroville, Vicki Gonzalez, KCRA 3 News.
Hopefully conditions will go their way tonight. Vicki, thank you.